What's up, gang? You already know what's going on. So if you haven't checked out my last video, whenever I did Niecy's wig for the BAPS inspired hairstyles, go check that out. All of this right here will make sense if you go watch that video. So since I'm doing Mickey's wig, I went ahead and did the same thing as last time. Instead, I've laid down black hair instead of blonde. So next you'll see me doing the braids. Same thing I did in the last video. You don't have to do this part. I just kind of did a braid because I just wanted to give the hair some definition and some bulk to it so it just didn't look like a flat wrap. But you don't have to do the braid part. That's just something that I want to do. It cleans it up and makes it look a little bit nicer to me. And these were the actual fans that go on the back of the hair. I made them with braiding hair, which they'll probably work better with tracks, but I didn't have tracks at the time. So I just got some braiding hair, sprayed some Got To Be, some spritz, made it hard, let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so right here I already have the headpiece on. So if you check out the last video, like I said, you'll see how I did. I did it the exact same way. Went ahead and set the hair on top of the wig. So you see me going with the hot glue gun now and going around that braid and just putting some rhinestones inside them. That's what I did with the two braids. One of them I wrapped around, and then one of them I kind of wrapped around the base. Same thing as last time, trying to cover up that thread. And you don't have to do it this way. I've seen a lot of people do this hairstyle right here many different ways. As far as the way it was done in the movie, I'm not a hairstylist. So I just did the best I could with the resources I had. So I went ahead and wrapped that around. You see how her hair is kind of a little bit more cylinder shaped than mine, and that just really comes down with the folders and how deep you wrap it, or how wide you wrap it. So it's kind of up to you. This is like a freestyle, really. So if you see me right now, I'm putting glue dots around the actual hair, and you see I switched from the glue gun to the Gorilla Glue because, baby, that glue gun was tearing my hands up. It was burning from me putting this glue up there and then trying to put those little rhinestones up there, and that glue was coming out the sides, burning my hands up. So I went ahead and just got this Gorilla Glue. It worked perfectly. And I went ahead and just went over the whole thing and put rhinestones on. And that was cool. Afterwards, I went ahead and sprayed it with the spritz, sprayed it with the freezing spray so that it would hold and that it would not go anywhere. And that's exactly what it did. It did not go anywhere. So, yeah, so I kind of just went through the whole thing and put the rhinestones on. So I'm not going to make y'all watch all of that. You kind of get the gist. When I come back, you'll basically see the outcome and how it looked once I put all of those rhinestones up there. Okay, so now you see I took the fans that I let dry for a little bit, and I went ahead and spread it out, and then took the back. I took the rubber band off the bottom so it wouldn't be so bulky, and I spread it kind of that bottom out too. And I just placed it on the back high enough for it to stick out above the actual hair. And then I took the two side ones and kind of put them on the side so that they'll stick out from the side. Now, after I did that, I went ahead and kind of cut the bottom off. I took some more glue, put it up under the part like where the rubber band was at so that it would stay flat, because since it was sprayed and had that spritz and stuff on it, it was kind of sprayed to be a little bulky, if you get what I'm saying. You'll be able to see. If you do this hairstyle, if you do anything similar, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just flatten that out. You see how I kind of put them on the sides too, and just kind of spread them out. It was given very much carnival, but it was also given very much Mickey. So even though it was not exactly the way I want it to be, especially with me struggling like I was, you see how you see the vision, you see the vision, you see what I'm trying to do. So like I said, tracks might have worked better, but I did not have tracks, so I just had to take some braiding hair, spray it, freeze it down, and then use that. But it worked. It was cool. It was fine. So here is me just spraying some spritz onto it just so that it stays and that it does not fall down or come apart. Baby, as much spritz and freeze spray I put on these things, man, they won't going nowhere. Promise you that. And they didn't. Now, how in the world can you do a Mickey costume and not get the coat that say Atlanta Diva on the back? Now, if it was up to me, I would have put that booyah on the back of my friend's wig piece, but she said I was doing too much, so I went ahead and chilled. I ain't do that or whatever, but she was trying to give me a hard time, y'all. But yeah, this Atlanta Diva, that joint popping. I took some little those little fuzzy sticks and took some glue, and I made it say Atlanta Diva on the back, and it looked just like it. And this was our finished product. Look at us, guys. We was lit. We was turned. We was giving very much Black American princesses. Yes, and that's how you do it.